Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks, and today I've got for you a game in the Leopard 1. Now for some of you this game may look familiar. This is because this game was actually in my last video I uploaded, as long as my upload schedule and my upload order has stayed what is in my head right now. This game was actually one of the 3 aces that I had in a row in the on my stream highlight video that I did, depending on when this goes up, a couple of days ago, I believe. So if you want to see my live reaction to this and what I was thinking live, then do go through onto the video's called like 3 aces in 3 games or something along those lines. I haven't actually uploaded it at the time of making this video, so I don't actually know what it's called. I don't know what I've done with it yet. But if you want to just go check that out, I'll probably, if I remember rightly, leave a link in the description. Anyway, this is going to be kind of like my post-game, like, you know, what I was thinking at the time. So first things first, we are in the Leopard 1. We are on Live Oaks. It's a full tier 10 game, 1 arty, 2 light tanks, fairly standard game. And I've come into this little town area in kind of the B5, C5 kind of area, and it's really nice. You can shoot across the heavies. I got some really nice spotting at the start on the 50B, also a bit on the Jagdpanzer, and as well as that, as the enemy tanks push into the town, it's a really nice spot if you can use this position. You can actually manage to shoot the enemies as they come into the town. You have got to be careful, obviously. They can, as this Jagdpanzer has done, turn and try and get you, but it is relatively easy shots in across here. As you're seeing on the C100, put one into the side of him. He, in the meantime, decides that he doesn't like driving in a straight line, so he's going to crash into a wall instead. Again, I'm just trying to be careful, keep hold of my HP, just make sure I don't peek for the Jagdpanzer. Pretty sure that was the Jagdpanzer that just fired, so I kind of peek out, see if I can spot him. I can't, and fairly decent start to the game. In the time it's taken me to do my intro and get into it, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. We've done 3,441 damage and also got 2,160 assisted, which is very, very nice. Now, the team is 2 tanks down. We are also 2,000 damage up on according to the mod, but obviously that is interesting. Now, I just want you to pay attention to this EBR, because I feel like I'm going to have to justify something that's going to happen in a minute. And if you've watched the live video, you will know what that is. But you can see that this EBR is not stopping. He's never really stopping. He's never really sitting in position. As I say that, he stops. But he's never really stopping. He's never sitting in position. So what I'm trying to do is guess. Now, what I'm about to do here, you see him coming towards this gap. I aim it. And I really urge you to go look at the live video for that. I'm going to rewind it and play it a bit slower, just as like justification for kind of what I did, because I'm pretty sure people are going to accuse me of hacking for that. But genuinely, it all happened live. So if I slow the video down, we'll go at quarter speed. So I see him moving across. I see him moving across the gap, and that's where I then aim the shot, and just, you know, it was one of those, just take it blind and hope, and it actually paid off. But somebody clipped it, and in the clip, the clip starts with him unspotted, so it literally looks like I randomly shoot just a random bush, and yeah, I don't. So, yeah, that was an insane shot though. But anyway, we are heavily losing the town. We are now pretty much equal on HP, but I would assume we're probably actually a little bit down. I get spotted. I'm doing some evasive driving, trying not to get hit too much. And yeah, we've managed to get out of the town. Now, I don't want to completely abandon the town, because if the enemies manage to push down to here, we're pretty much screwed. Like, we're going to be alone on isolated on this flank. So what I want to do is I want to use the incredible accuracy of the Leopard 1 and just try and make sure that they can't push in. Now, at this point, I get spotted, and looking at the map, you've got to think, well, unless something's massively pushed up into the town and managed to spot me, it has to be somewhere along this ridgeline here, or anywhere, any of these bushes, or anywhere up the top here. So I'm going to try and make sure that I'm safe from this. I also want to, at the same time, make sure that I am safe from over here as well. Like, I don't want to be shot at from over here. So you're going to see me kind of line myself up. Make sure, and indeed it was the 13105. Unfortunately, he does spot out our grill. He manages to kill our grill friend. And the Leopard 1 accuracy lets me down. We lose our gun. We're going to try it again. I don't know if this is the Leopard 1 accuracy or if this is just RNG just screwing me here. But it was really having fun with me. Third one. No. Aimed at his lower plate again, and now we've actually lost our T110E3, so I really haven't actually got a lot of friends left here. Finally, we do manage to hit a shot on the lower plate of the VZ. 1 in 4, not too bad. And, yeah. Although, even though we did hit that shot on the VZ, 356, it's really, really not ideal. So, I'm just, again, you can see me here, I'm angled up so that I can peek the enemy heavies coming out the town, and there you go. You see, I poke out behind from that bush and manage to get the spots on the 113, the U100, and the Leopard 1. And then what you see me do here as well is I manage to, because I use that bush in front of me, I can actually manage to shoot whilst double bushed, which means I don't get spotted whilst I do it. Lower plate at the 113, and this is where the Leopard's accuracy comes in so nice. And again, peek out past the bush, get back in behind the bush, and I was going to try and fire the shot at that Leopard 1. We don't have to. We have a Progetto behind us that manages to do it for us. And again, I'm just being really cautious here. A, that the 13105 doesn't spot me. That's why I'm kind of at this angle. I'm keeping myself safe from this bush up here. So if I do get spotted, I know he's relocated. And also at the same time, managing to still hold an angle that I can peek out, get shots, and then fall back again into cover whilst remaining in cover from, well, pretty much everything, to be honest. And yeah, we are very much in the corner of the map. However, very, very, very important, this Kranvung down here. I'm always, at the time I was playing this, I'm always keeping an eye on this Kranvung. Because if this Kranvung dies, we lose massive amounts of map control. And to be fair, then it is pretty much GG. That shot, I'm a bit more careless with firing without really getting into the bush. However, it was kind of like the Jaeger is right at the edge of view range. So he's not going to spot me, and that's me spotted, which means the 13105 has pushed up. At this point, I decide that building's no good for me anymore. If I stay there too long, I'm going to be in a crossfire. There was obviously a risk that I was going to take a shot from the 113 there, or maybe the Jagdpanzer, but I felt like it was still, even then, the right move to try and get out. I was loading an HE round to try and shoot down the buildings in front of the Jagdpanzer, but I decided against it. We do get spotted by the 113 moving out, or maybe the 13105, I'm not really sure. But it's really not the end of the world. Now, it's where I could have used that HE. We start going to work on the building in front of this 113. Handy to know that that building is destructible. We shoot it once, we shoot it twice, we shoot the corner off, and then we have a nice shot at his side. Allowing us a shot at his side means we pen him, he then panics, he falls back, and there's the arty shot. Nice clean arty shot. And we get a bit of spotting for it as well, which is very, very nice. Up to 5,600 damage and also 3,119 spotting. Now, the situation is looking a lot better for us. We are up on tanks, we are up on HE. However, map control is still an issue. Fortunately, the Kranvung is moving up that side and the CS is going to support him. So I've decided that I'm now going to rush the 13105. I don't think the Jagdpanzer is going to be in a position to support. I only think that the Grill is going to be in a position to support. So I push out the 13105. I don't want to let him escape. Obviously, him being a light tank, if he escapes, I'm really in trouble. And then what I do here is kill the 13105. I was trying to stay with this building between myself and the Grill, but the Grill was actually a little bit further over than I thought, so I didn't have it between. And obviously, he also rolls for 916, because why would he not? Now, here, all I'm going to do, just chill. The CS is pushing up on the Grill. There's no need for me to push up onto him. The only real unknown at this point is the Object 705A. I have absolutely no idea where he is. And there is the Grill. We fire, take his tracks off. The Grill destroys our 5A, but our 5A does destroy the Jagdpanzer, so basically secures our flank there. Again, another one into the Grill, and the Kranvung finishes him off. And yeah, I'm incredibly happy with how that went, and being really boxed in the corner to then being able to push out and expand. Fair play to that Kranvung as well, actually managing to hold the flank and not just you know, run back. Because if he'd have run back, we'd have probably been in too much of a big crossfire to actually recover from that. Artie gets spotted. He is going to spot me. Hit a nice little shot on him while he's in the air. I do get spotted as well. 705. Just make sure that I'm safe from the 705. I want to make sure that I get Artie out of the game here and not focus on the 705 right at the start. Because Artie is always an unknown. It's always one of those, yeah, it's not great. I do make an incredibly risky move there, but I'm not too worried because the Kramvung is going to cap. So, at the end of the day, like, even if I do die here, it's not the end of the world. And I was like, right, I want the damage here. I really want this damage. So, I decide we're just going to go gun-ho. I'm just going in. I'm using the building to keep me covered from this guy as long as possible. Keeping an eye on the minimap so that I know when I'm proxied. And we do manage to get the drop on him, and we manage to get round him. I didn't actually realise that the 705A's turret, really fast turret traverse. I try and track him, he repairs, and because I took the time to aim to track, he does actually manage to get a shot into me. Fortunately for me, the CS63 does manage to track him as well, which I think kind of saves my life. But this guy's tracked, I'd like to point out. And look how quick his turret traverses. Even though we're playing the Leopard 1, he is just... He's tracking me the whole way, and we do manage to finish him off. 9,230 damage that we saw, 3,353 assisted. Whew. Pretty good game then. Pretty good game. 4 kills apiece. 4 kills, sorry. I should have platooned with the Kramvung as well to be able to get the brothers in arms, but, you know, not the end of the world. It wasn't absolutely awful. But yeah, absolutely amazing game in the Leopard 1. I was actually on stream a couple of games before this. I was talking about the fact that I'd never done over 8k in the Leopard 1 and how I was kind of disappointed in it. And then literally like 2 games later, I had this game and absolutely nuts, to be honest. But yeah, I can't really say a lot else. Not even 10k though, man. Feels sad. Anyway, my mind just literally completely forgot what I was going to say. We'll go take a look at the post-game stats in just a second. But if you have enjoyed this video, guys, please make sure you give it a like. Standard YouTube crap, subscribe, notifications, etc. And as I say, please make sure that you go watch the previous video of my reaction live to this game. And also it has 2 nice aces in the IS, either side of it as well. Because I literally had 3 aces in a row, which was very, very, very nice indeed. Anyway, let's go take a very quick look at the post-game stats. So, there we go, guys. That was an ace tanker, probably unsurprisingly, in the Leopard 1. We also did 9,623 damage, 3,472 assistance as well. So that's... Actually, I lied. That's 13k combined. I put 12k in the title of the replay. 13k combined. I can't maths. 4 kills as well, which is quite nice. We got a whole host of medals, tank sniper, patrol duty, which is always nice in anything other than a light tank, Confederate, and a high caliber as well, probably unsurprisingly. The fact that we got a Confederate and got 4 kills is always nice. Obviously finished top of our team, 9,623 damage. Fair play to the CS who survived at the end, and the Kramvung as well. They both had decent games, which is nice. We got 1,631 base XP, which at tier 10 is absolutely insane. Usually you only see those kind of base XPs when you're like a tier 8 facing tier 10s, or 7 facing tier 9s, or 6 versus 8, something like that, when you're 2 tiers, or at the very least facing tanks that are 1 tier higher than you. 34 shots hit, 30 penned, 34 shots fired, 30 hit, and 24 penned, including one of the best shots I've probably ever fired on that enemy EBR, which was just absolutely insane. 3,472 damage, as I said, which is very, very nice. We also made a decent amount of credits, although I probably wouldn't recommend saying. I would have lost credits if it wasn't for battle payments, 100%, and there might have been even like an event credit bonus or something in there as well. Decent amount of XP, but it doesn't really matter on the Leo one because I have got full field mods. So yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, like the video, and turn notifications on. As well as that, if you want to see some of these crazy games live, do head over onto my Twitch channel. Link will be in the description. Give that a follow and turn notifications on as well. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.